Something's shifting in Chicago, and if you're not paying attention, you're about to miss the biggest storyline that could define our season moving forward. I'm talking about a change that nobody saw coming back in April, a seventh-round pick who's quietly been building momentum, and a veteran who might be watching his role disappear right before our eyes. Welcome to Bears News Fan Report, your home for the latest updates, breaking news, and all the rumors surrounding our beloved Chicago Bears. I'm here to bring you everything you need to know, and trust me, what I'm about to share today is going to spark some serious debate in Bears Nation. Before we dive deep into this developing situation, let me set the stage for you. We're 12 weeks into the season, and our rushing attack has been nothing short of impressive. Second in the entire league, with over 142 yards per game on the ground. Ben Johnson has transformed this offense, and the running game has been a massive part of that success. But here's where things get interesting, and this is what I need you to stick around for, because the hierarchy at running back might be on the verge of a complete overhaul. Now, I know what you're thinking. We signed a veteran to a significant contract. We expected him to be our workhorse, and for most of the season, things have been solid. But after what we witnessed in Week 12, everything changed. Performance speaks louder than contracts, and when a rookie seventh-rounder outshines an established veteran by a considerable margin, you better believe people are going to start asking questions. And Bears Nation has spoken loud and clear about what they want to see happen. Let me take you back to the offseason for a second. Remember all the talk about replacing our starting running back with a top prospect like Ashton Jeanty or Tre'Veyon Henderson? The front office decided to go a different route, and instead of burning a premium pick on the position, they waited until the 7th round and selected Kyle Monangai out of Rutgers. At the time, most of us didn't think much of it. A 7th rounder? Depth piece at best, right? Well, fast forward to today, and Monangai has become one of our most productive rookies, not just at running back, but across the entire roster. Here's where the numbers start telling a story that's impossible to ignore. Monangai has carried the ball 99 times heading into Week 13, racking up 461 yards and 4 touchdowns. But it's not just about volume, it's about efficiency. He's averaging 4.7 yards per carry, and that's exactly the kind of production that Johnson wants from this position. Every time he touches the ball, you feel like something explosive could happen. There's a burst there, a vision, an ability to make defenders miss in tight spaces that has Bears fans buzzing with excitement about what this kid could become. Now let's talk about the elephant in the room. DeAndre Swift came to Chicago with expectations. A 3-year, $24 million contract doesn't come without pressure to perform, and for the most part, he's delivered solid production. Through 12 weeks, he's rushed 142 times for 649 yards and 4 touchdowns, averaging 4.6 yards per carry. Those are respectable numbers, and on paper, they're exactly what Ryan Poles envisioned when he brought Swift to the Windy City. But football isn't played on paper, and momentum in this league can shift in a single game. Week 12 against the Pittsburgh Steelers was that game. Swift carried the ball 8 times for just 15 yards. 8 carries, 15 yards. Let that sink in for a moment. And to make matters worse, he fumbled. Meanwhile, Monangai was out there making plays, showing burst, showing reliability, showing that maybe, just maybe, he's ready for a bigger role. The contrast was stark, and Bears Nation noticed immediately. So naturally, I wanted to know what you all were thinking. I ran a poll asking whether Kyle Monangai should take over as our RB1 for the rest of the season, and the results were overwhelming. The majority of Bears fans want to see Monangai get the starting role moving forward. This isn't just a knee-jerk reaction to one bad game from Swift. This is about recognizing what we have in a young, hungry rookie who's been consistently productive every time he's gotten an opportunity. The NFL is a meritocracy, especially when you're fighting for a playoff spot. You ride the hot hand. You give opportunities to players who are making the most of their chances. And right now, Monangai is doing exactly that. There's an energy he brings to the field that's infectious. You can see it in the way the offensive line blocks for him, the way he finishes runs, the way he celebrates with his teammates. This kid wants it, and that mentality matters. Now, I want to be clear about something. This isn't about disrespecting DeAndre Swift. He's been a professional, he's contributed to our success this season, and he deserves credit for helping establish one of the league's top rushing attacks. But in the NFL, production dictates playing time, and when a seventh-round rookie is outperforming a veteran on a multi-million-dollar contract, coaches have to make tough decisions. Ben Johnson didn't get to where he is by being sentimental. He's going to play the guys who give us the best chance to win, period. And if that means Monangai becomes our featured back, then that's what needs to happen. Looking ahead to Week 13 against the Philadelphia Eagles, it's going to be fascinating to see how the carries are distributed. Will Johnson stick with Swift as the primary option, giving him a chance to bounce back from a rough outing? Or will he ride the momentum that Monangai has been building and give the rookie an expanded role? My gut tells me we're going to see a more balanced split, with both guys getting opportunities to prove themselves. But if Monangai continues to produce at the rate he's been producing, it's only a matter of time before he's getting 15 to 20 touches per game. That's not speculation, that's just how this league works. Talent rises to the top, and right now, Monangai's talent is undeniable. What makes this situation even more intriguing is the long-term implications. Swift's contract runs through next season, but if Monangai establishes himself as a legitimate starter down the stretch, it changes everything about how we approach the running back position moving forward. Do we restructure Swift's deal? Do we use him more as a complementary piece? Do we explore trade options in the off-season? These are questions that Ryan Poles and the coaching staff are going to have to answer, and the next few weeks are going to provide a lot of clarity. But here's what I'm most excited about. We have depth at running back, real legitimate depth. Whether it's Swift, Monangai, or even Roshan Johnson in certain situations, we have multiple guys who can contribute to winning football. That's a luxury that not every team in this league has, and it's something we should be celebrating. Ben Johnson can game plan, knowing he has options, knowing he can adjust based on matchups, knowing he can keep guys fresh throughout a long season. That versatility is going to be crucial as we make our push toward the playoffs. The Bears are in a great position right now, sitting with a winning record and one of the most balanced offenses in football. Our rushing attack has been a cornerstone of that success, and regardless of who's getting the bulk of the carries, I'm confident we're going to continue finding ways to move the ball on the ground. But the competition at running back is real, and it's pushing everyone to be better. That's exactly what you want to see from a team that's building something special. So here's my take on where we go from here. Kyle Monangai has earned more opportunities. His production, his efficiency, his energy, everything about his game screams that he's ready for a bigger role. DeAndre Swift is still a valuable piece of this offense, but if Monangai continues to outperform him, the coaching staff has to adjust accordingly. This isn't about loyalty, this isn't about contracts, this is about winning football games and putting the best players on the field. And right now, Monangai is making a compelling case that he's one of those players. Now I want to hear from you, Bears Nation. Do you think Kyle Monangai should be our RB1 moving forward? Are you ready to hand the keys to a seventh-round rookie? Or do you believe DeAndre Swift deserves more time to prove himself? How would you split the carries between these two moving forward? Drop your thoughts in the comments below, because this is a conversation that's going to define our backfield for the rest of the season. And if you want to stay updated with all the latest Bears news, rumors, and in-depth analysis like this, make sure you hit that subscribe button and turn on notifications. We're bringing you content every single day to keep you informed and engaged with everything happening with our team. This is Bears News Fan Report, and I'll see you in the next one. Bear down.